Rocky.
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 I've been a fan since I was 14, so like 12 years now.
I remember watching it for the first time, and I also always heard about my older stepbrothers. They used to come to the shows and dress up and do things, so kind of following the family tradition.
I'll admit I haven't been a Rocky Horror fan for very long, but when I did become a fan, I became a fan hardcore because I saw the performance that the Hobart cast did here at the State Theater, and I loved it so much, and I said to myself, if this ever happens again, I want to go to it again.
They force you to watch it when you're in drama club in high school. So 12, 13 years ago, but never the first time. The first time always seemed to terrify everybody. But they force you to watch it, you get involved, the audience participation makes it sort of its own unique experience, and you get hooked.
So I remember telling my mom, I want to see this movie. What is this movie about? And she comes home with this VHS from like Family Video or Blockbuster. We put it in, and we get to the part where it's revealed that dinner is meatloaf. And my mom turns to me, she's like, Gracie, do you want to continue watching this? Are you okay? And I'm like, yeah.
The most difficult part of the Shadowcast is, for me, the costumes or lack of costumes. The itty bitty, tiny, revealing almost clothing that you have to wear. It's going to be an experience.
It's definitely a trip to go to stores and throw things like the fishnets I'm wearing now. The counter at the store clerk gave me a weird look, and all I said was Rocky Horror, and then she instantly said, oh, okay.
Having time to like sit down and watch the movie and like pick out the details, like, okay, I need to do this, and it's the details that are actually important, not the ones that I can just bypass.
I had to shave my legs.
The most difficult part about being in the Shadowcast is mimicking the character. I've never done a Shadowcast before. I've always just had a script to tell me how to perform, and now I have the pressure of following someone else.
Oh boy, just actually getting the movie down, really. Just watching the movie and figuring out, motivations behind my character when she's actually not on the screen. Like, what am I doing when Frank's doing this and we're just in the background? Or, what's my relationship with Columbia? Because in some scenes, I'm mean to her, and other scenes we're like best friends.
Probably finding that balance of like wanting to do your own thing with the part, but also staying true to what the movie does.
Well, I've always wanted to be part of the show or do the show. In high school, we talked about performing it, but sadly, unlike the show Glee, it was not okayed for us to do. Once this came up, and I've just been urging to get back into theater, I jumped at it. I finally get to play Riff Raff. Been a dream of mine.
I was in the stage version about 10 years ago and haven't performed much since then, and I just wanted to get back performing.
I always wanted to do the role of Rocky Horror, so when we heard about it coming back to South Bend, being its own thing in South Bend, I was really enthusiastic, and I decided just to go for it.
Seeing the Hobart cast get up there and do their thing kind of just motivated me to, not just be somebody in the audience, just go up there and do my little thing up there too.
My friend was in it when he was at Purdue, and I loved it, and it had to be so fun. He was like, you would love this so much. So when I heard they're doing auditions, I jumped right on it.
I wanted to join this Shadowcast because I had done the Shadowcast in Louisville for 5 years, and it's just a great way to meet people. It's a good time to spend around people who have the same kind of sick, twisted ideas of fun, and it's a really good community. There's no outsiders of Rocky, and that's why I love being a part of the Shadowcast.